I guess we go back to our ship. That's the plan now. We can fast travel there, which is good. Then we'll just blast off. Just kind of want to look around here and see if they got anything for me. Look at this bad boy. Terminal assets. Personal files. Should I hack and bypass this password? Yeah, why not? Open the first entry. May the Eternal bless my... Who's this from? A Spacer's Choice property. May the Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from the life at Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly the soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having to waste taste of salt tuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh, something that grows from the earth. Found another worker from Edgewater, ex-co-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple of weeks, physically, spiritually. He's one of our flock now. Well, hey, guess what? I think she's doing the Lord's work, I guess, if she's healing people up. Experimental notes. Hereby repurposing the botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automation of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but all Spacer's Choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturalists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I'm determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavors. Experimental notes last century. Fiora are living things, as sensitive as their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops of this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, and inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect their crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle, but I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials just as nature intended. Well, she's doing a good job. I'm happy I helped her. I'm not going to steal from them. This is all, I guess it's all theft. Okay, well, I'm not going to steal from them. I actually like what she's doing. We did the right thing by saving the botanical plant. Alright, we'll move back to the landing site. She's healing the people. They're all sick in that town. You can look at them and tell that they're sick. Problem is we didn't really get to discover it too much. Hey, we're back at the ship. It's time for us to blast off and get out of here. First, I think we should take a little nap. Should we blast off? We should just blast off first. Then we'll take a nap.
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Let's get out of here. Alright, well, we did what we did on this planet. Destroyed a town, and then helped the rebellion. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Melee power attacks do significantly more damage.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. I'm going to say get to the point. Never been better. I'm going to say never been better.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the
Emerald
colony.
Vale was the name.
Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
All right. Slow down. You're asking me to get involved with the black market?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Okay. What stopped me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine. Go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Oh, so you can get by security checks? Alright. People will actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Okay. You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Okay.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Yeah, why do I need a gadget like this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Here, I'll put the good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, got it. Where's the navigation terminal? Guess this is it. Okay, well, I think my character should get some Z's. Now we have some rooms we can open.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
The holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects the skies on you and your companions. It gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits or to unauthorized personnel, otherwise result. Well, that's good. So I can go to Edgewater now. Pick up Reed's hat. Got a little game of Chinese, kind of looks like Chinese checkers. And this is our bin. Finally, something where we can transfer stuff. How much does this weigh? This actually weighs a lot. No, it weighs nothing. Ammo weighs nothing. That's huge. What weighs a lot here? This doesn't really weigh anything. Well, this is I don't even need this range weapon mod. This is when we actually start, you know, upgrading our gear. This all doesn't weigh anything. Formerly the property of Reed Thompson, who was formerly the property of Spacer's Choice. Okay, we'll put this away. Even though it doesn't weigh anything. 2.5. Why is our weight down? Why is all this down? Concuss, thirst, concuss. What's concuss mean? Which means I need to go to sleep. I guess I got knocked in the head pretty hard. Guess we'll throw you in there. Excuse me. Alright, I was just figuring this out. Sucks that I'm concussed. Anything that heals concussions? We just need to go to sleep. If we go to sleep, we should be good. Is there a bed in here? This is the captain's quarters, right? Should be a bed. Okay, good. Sleep for 8 hours. Accept. Spacer's Choice employee meal breaks. Hungry. You're hungry and you need to eat. Supernova difficulty. You must eat every few hours to prevent starvation. Consuming food item will clear your hunger and prevent starvation for a few hours. Without eating, your hunger will get worse over time. Okay, well, we'll make sure we eat and drink when we get up. We're still concussed? Yeah. Now we're just hungry and thirsty. So I guess that got rid of the concussion. Okay, well, let's eat. Let's eat some food. We'll have a drink. Should be good now. Skills can go up, maybe, right? Oh, 10 points. Tech. Might as well get some tech up. Want to get our tech to at least 20. Oh, it already is 20. Unlock the second drug mixing. Improve your weapons and armor on the workbench. Tinkering cost. She'll revert those points. Is it already 20? I just want to get it to 20. There we go. So then we can start repair weapons on the field. Okay, we kind of want to get that too. How long is that going to take? Getting close here. There we go. We'll use that. And then we'll use one in stealth and then one in ranged weapons. Long guns, we can just upgrade long guns. We'll just do long guns. Alright. Apply. We can get a perk now too. Walk speed, sprint speed. I like carrying capacity, pack mule. Probably taking that. Thank you very much. Okay, we're good. Now we got pack mule. We're not as fast as running. Might get that next, but I think pack mule's worth. What's this thing? There's no response from the automatical unit. A serial number with the chassis includes the letter SAM. Oh, it's a SAM. It's a SAM. Another, I guess this is a spot for our companions if we ever get any. And we got a little kitchen area. And we don't have anything. There we go. Look at us go. Look at that. Guess the fridge fills up itself. Spectrum vodka? Maybe it just fills up itself, I hope. Okay, well that was cool. Good thing we came to the kitchen. And we'll open this guy. This is where we go pee. Interesting toilet. Okay, we'll go back down. And that seems to be the ship. This is where our generator is. Never been over here to see what's over here.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died.
Well. The price of respec will increase each time you use it. Cancel. I don't want to respec. I don't want to change my look. I guess you do that when you're wanted by everybody. Let's check out this workbench. We can now upgrade our weapons. Let's tinker with an assault rifle. If you want the assault to tinker, it costs you 56. Okay, we'll wait on that. We'll get into the tinkering later. But now it's time to go to Gladys. Checked out our ship. Wow. This reminds me of Mass Effect. Groundbreaker. Is that us? Independent orbital station that remains on Halkin's first colony ship, captained by Juniel and run by the descendants of its original crew. Is that where we want to go? Okay, well, we were in Terra 2.
Destination.
Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the systems, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys for you to access them for you to land there. Okay. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Mission reached. The Groundbreaker.
It's pretty funny how Spacer's Choice tells them that. It's dangerous, so yeah, stay on your planet and don't do anything. Just keep working. If you're stuck, you're stuck. Okay, let's get out of here. I wonder if our AI...
Welcome back, Captain.
If Ada has any...
How can I be of assistance?
She tell us anything about this planet? Know anything about automatical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay. Got a minute to talk? I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The
We're
Groundbreaker.
cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You can take care of for us,
I
right?
can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Alright.
I'll be here.
Okay, well, she's done everything we need to do. We're okay to go on this place. Alright, Groundbreaker.